Sandra.
And I'm Debbie. Today we're here at Joint Base San Antonio, Randolph.
Welcome to the Great Texas Air Show.
Let's go!
Welcome to our next stop.
We are here at the 558th Training Squadron, which is the only squadron in the Air Force that trains undergraduate remote piloted aircraft pilots. Let's go take a look.
Go Air Force!
Yes. I'm here with Lieutenant Colonel Josh. He is the DO of the 558th Training Squadron. So, Lieutenant Colonel, tell us what RPA stands for.
So RPA is remotely piloted aircraft. That's going to be an aircraft that's controlled from another source, not internal to it. What we work on and what we train to is control of an aircraft that's going to be either hundreds of miles away, like locally, or thousands of miles away, such as in another country or another region of the world.
Okay, and how many people are needed to operate an RPA?
To fly an RPA in the GCS or the ground control station, it's two. It's going to be a pilot, which is a rated officer, and a sensor operator, which is going to be an enlisted aircrew member. Though it's two people in the GCS itself, it's actually a larger team that's going to span multiple regions throughout the world to be able to support combat operations for one aircraft.
Got it. And I know there's a lot of talk about what these do. So primarily, what do these do?
We've tended to transition more to a traditional role now, to where we're primarily intelligence, surveillance, and reconnaissance, or ISR. We're doing anything from collecting intelligence in multiple areas in the world, up to and including getting intercepted by adversary aircraft. We're still sticking to some of those traditional roles in terms of the work in the Middle East, but now we're expanding to be more of a global player for aviation.
So is it safe to say that RPAs are the fastest growing section of the Air Force?
So RPAs are growing exponentially, especially with the addition of AI to be able to support operations. We're looking now at what's called collaborative combat aircraft, or CCA. It's unmanned aircraft that can either be controlled in the same way that we do an MQ-9 or an RQ-4. Or they can be controlled by other aircraft while airborne. Air Force Special Operations Command is even building things now to where one crew can control multiple aircraft from one station, whereas normally we've been one crew, one station, one aircraft.
What is the mission of the 558th Training Squadron?
So our mission is to train the best world-class aviators that we can train. So it's a joint environment right now. We're not just Air Force, but also Marine Corps. And then we're also expanding our squadron to be able to support other services stand up. So the Marine Corps is standing up their own flying training unit. The Navy is standing up their own, and their basis is our squadron. So what we have developed since 2010, the ability to train pilots on instrument qualification, fundamentals, and then also basic sensor operators. We're now expanding that out into the joint world. But the core mission for us is to train the best combat aviators that we can generate based upon our capabilities.
And based on what I've seen today, you're doing a great job.
We're trying to. So we're working constantly to upgrade. So we have several upgrades that are in the chute. We are upgrading our instrument sim to be able to provide AI-assisted air traffic control, artificial intelligence-assisted air traffic control. Moving map display, we're upgrading software, hardware, and then for our fundamentals in our basic sensor operator course, we're also developing our sim to look more realistic to what they're going to see in the combat air forces, but also have a tailored training environment to that. So our mission to create those world-class aviators also relies upon us continuously evolving based upon what capabilities are being released in the DoD. So not just within the Air Force, but all 5 branches to be able to support those operations here and abroad.
Well, great. Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, stand by.
We hope you enjoyed flying with us.
We feel so blessed to live in Military City, USA.
Yes, we do. Until next time,
Bye.
bye.